Please join me in welcoming the fabulous Steve Donahue.
The only way a person or a company can change is if they change the story they tell themselves about themselves.
If you want to become the chief change officer in your organization, you're going to have to step away from your comfort zone from time to time.
A lot of companies talk about core values, but you know what? I'm more interested in your core story. When your values are stored in stories, nobody needs a list to live by them. That's why the best companies have the best stories. Stories equal culture. The key is to have the right story at the core of who you are or your company, and then that deep narrative informs everything that you do. Where are you going to get the story? Someone has to imagine the story. Someone has to have the vision. Someone has to write the script. That's you. But if you want to earn and own your story, there has to be a chance taken somewhere. Like when Steve Jobs took that money from Microsoft, that could have backfired. When I crossed the Sahara Desert, I could have died. In fact, I almost did.
He's funny. It was fun. He's quite a speaker.
Shifting Sands was a New York Times bestseller, and you want to know how that happened? I purchased 10,000 copies.
It really made me feel happy. I enjoyed it immensely.
He was telling you personally, not just a group of 400, but you're the group of one-to-one storyteller. It's a great gift.
And he disappeared quickly over that steep side. And so we're following him up that dune in that state of almost like a dream. When as we get close to the top, we hear voices. We hear conversations from below. And suddenly we feel the sand crumbling beneath our feet.
I found a lot of moving moments in what Steve had to say. I really enjoyed it. I'll enjoy reading the book.
I think it was very powerful, and it touched everybody. It spoke to everybody, and it's going to make a big difference.
You know, it's not simply a matter of telling yourself a different story. You actually need to go get it. You need to acquire the story. You need to earn and own the new narrative so that it resides deeply inside you. And then it's the compass that leads you to change. It drives change inside of you and across your organization.
You need to learn how to be guided by something other than a map. Identify the underlying values that are guiding that decision. That's your compass.
Made me feel like I need to reevaluate what I'm doing a little bit, maybe, and to try to see if I'm actually going in the direction I need to go.
This is how you learn to master change. This is how you learn to make decisions when you don't have all the information you like. This is how you learn to lead when the destination is unclear or the map is ineffective. And you don't have to go to the Sahara, and you don't have to go to Korea. This can happen in an afternoon at work. This can happen in a meeting. This can happen in a conversation where you just follow that thing that's deep inside of you, and you get a little out of your comfort zone, and then something happens you didn't expect. And this kind of journey just might change your life.